Hi everyone, my name is Christina Ranieri and I go to Alvin Community College. Today I'm going to be talking about the two social conflict theories that I have been studying throughout this semester: the social comparison theory and the gender-like styles theory. The social comparison theory was initially developed by Leon Festinger in about 1954. We all compare ourselves to others, whether it is a celebrity or our friends. Individuals evaluate their own opinions and abilities by comparing themselves to others. We all make judgments about ourselves, and the way this is done is through social comparison. For example, someone joining a swim team may compare their performance to others when they first start, evaluating their skills compared to them, which may then give them motivation to improve their skills. The two functions of social comparison are self-enhancement and self-evaluation. Self-enhancement improves a person's self-esteem. Some people ignore the information that is gained by social comparison to see themselves as better off. Two kinds of social comparison are upward and downward social comparison, which are also a part of self-enhancement. Upward social comparison means that the individual compares themselves to someone who is better off than them. This focuses on our desire to improve or achieve similar results. Downward social comparison means that the individual compares themselves to someone who seems worse off than them. This focuses on our desire to feel better. For example, a football player has made 30 touchdowns this season, but would like to do better next season, like his teammate who made 35 touchdowns. That's an example of upward social comparison. His other teammate only made 20 touchdowns, so he thought that he didn't do too bad this season, so that was a downward social comparison. Self-evaluation determines how a person engages in social comparison. Each individual's goals also determine how we engage in social comparison. During self-evaluation, a person chooses a comparison that is similar to themselves, and this helps us gain an accuracy of our self-evaluation. Sometimes our self-evaluations are not effective, and tasks will become too difficult to complete. For example, someone might sign up for a tennis tournament thinking it was for fun, but when they get there, they notice that all the other tennis players are more knowledgeable and fit for the sport than they are. The next theory I will be talking about is the gender-like styles theory. The gender-like styles theory was initially developed by Deborah Tannen. This is about how women and men communicate differently and what we can do to bridge the gap between the two communication styles. The usual communication style of women is rapper talk, which seeks to establish connection. Women listen more, speak more in private, focus on the other person, use verbal and nonverbal communication, and ask questions, and don't interrupt. Men experience report talk, which seeks attention. Men want status, speak in public, focus more on facts, and interrupt more often. The main differences in the communication style between men and women are public versus private speaking, telling a story, listening, asking questions, and conflict. Women talk more in private for connection, and men talk more in public because the bigger the audience, the more power they feel like they have. Men tell more jokes in their stories to retain status, and women tell stories about other people to receive empathy. Women listen carefully for connection and ask more questions, and men and men interrupt more often to gain attention. Women are threatened by conflict, which then reduces connection for them, and men are not threatened by conflict. They are more comfortable with it. An example of the differences in gender communication is the TV show Friends. Here's a little clip of one of the episodes.
Ross kissed me. No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's unbelievable! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, all right. We want to hear everything. Monica, get the wine and unplug the phone. Rachel, does this end well, or do we need to get tissues? Oh, it ended very well. Oh, do not start without me! Do not start without me! Okay, all right. Let's hear about the kiss. Was it like a soft brush against your lips, or was it like a, I gotta have you now kind of thing? Well, at first it was really intense, and then, oh God, and then we just sort of sunk into it. Oh, so, okay, was he holding you, or was his hands like on your back? No, actually, first they started out on my waist, and then they slid up, and then they were in my hair. Oh.
And then I kissed her.
Tongue?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. As you can see, the girls were talking in more of a private setting, and they were more involved in the conversation, asking questions. And the boys, on the other hand, were simply being brief and just saying that he kissed her. After studying these two conflicts this semester, I have learned how to communicate more effectively and deal with these types of conflict. Thank you for your time.